The Lady Walking, Wearing Red. Written by Dr. Step Harris. I watched her walk in, and all the men in different talk groups stopped talking, turned, and looked at the women just walking in. She commanded the room with ease as she sashed across the room. A couple of the men cleared their throats to call her attention, but she ignored the sounds. She was walking to the beat of a different drummer. She was focused and on a mission. Her red bag was shiny, embellished with glittering gemstones that seemed to send out beams of light to her prey. She walked with confidence and shyness at the same time, which is almost impossible for anyone to do. The shyness Demina attracted most of the men, and they started buttoning their suit jackets while throwing mints in their mouths and straightening their postures. After she reached her intended target in the room, she sat down and crossed her legs, coyly taking a quick perusing of the entire room. The waiter in a white, short jacket with black lapels approached her table and asked what she would be having this evening. She tilted her head in thought and said, "How about a white spritzer on the rocks with a twist, please?" He said, "Yes, right away, ma'am." She took her compact out of her shiny purse, looking at her face, and quickly powdered her nose. She uncrossed her legs and recrossed them again on the other side, turning her back to the room. She started humming to herself, but no one could hear her because of the music playing in the room overhead. It was almost like a siren type of ciphering that started taking place without the men in the room understanding they were being summoned by a temptress. 3 men bumped into each other clumsily because they were so focused on her long back as they walked to her table. The few other women in the room started rolling their eyes in disgust to what was happening before their eyes. The married women pulled their husband up from different tables to lead them out of the door as the entire atmosphere started changing. The spirit of lust was circulating in the room, and the fleshly men started loosening their ties with a silly, goofy grin on their faces. There was something taking place in the room that was unspoken, but unmistakably known. The waiter returned with her ordered drink, and 3 men rushed, throwing their credit cards on the table for the waiter to cover her drinks. She looked up and smiled after one man insisted on paying for her drink, and the other 2 turned and puckered their lips in defeat. This paying man asked if he could sit down. She nodded, and he sat down quickly. He asked if she wanted to order anything to eat, and she shook her head. She was dressed